Bandidos, what up? Are we here? We all here and accounted for? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there you are. What up, boys? Bandidos. Sorry about the late start. I was arm wrestling with my little DJ software. And it totally wasted an hour of my night. But we are resolved. Let's see. I want to get this loaded up. I didn't have time to do the on-screen animations for the music, the waveforms. But we did get the music going. So let me load it in here. It's a good one. Fun. We got some 80s synths going on, mashed up, a little closer to true mashup style, with some hip hop, hippity hop, some rap. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. And then I guess we just got Golden Bullet going on right now. Yeah. Yeah. And we don't know what else is happening after January 27th. So what I can tell you, since you guys are here and you're my boys, is that they canceled something really big that's supposed to happen on Tuesday. So that fucktard that keeps telling you that nothing's being affected in the Division 2 and everything's cool and they don't need the captain, they just canceled a big event that you don't even know about that's coming on Tuesday. So the shit's real, man. People are, if you're following the story, man, people are publicly looking for jobs. Okay, their LinkedIn profiles and stuff like that. You know that many of the Ubisoft employees didn't even know about all of the transitional shit until they read it on social media? What a slap in the fucking face, right? They're pissed. They're super pissed. Anyways, so I'll just go ahead and tell you what it is because what the fuck, right? But we were supposed to have an Assassin's Creed crossover event launch on Tuesday, and they just fucking canceled it. And you don't even know. And you don't even know. Now you know. Now you know. But they just fucking canceled it. Bro, it's fire over there, man. It's fire. So I mean, so like that's it's just a thing, you know, for those people out there saying that like, oh, you know, this is just bright future, things are smooth, you know, massive entertainment's not even affected, you know. Yeah, fucking clowns. All right, people, let's get into zone. Anybody's welcome to join me. So we'll just have Golden Bullet playing on and we'll just go kill things. But I'm going to be playing some jams, and I think you guys are going to like this one. So, boy talk. Let's do this. Let's turn it up in here. Gotta turn off the Civic gaming music. Yeah, baby!
Here comes the killer, straight from the block, dropping bars high. Game squad lock.
You hear those 80 cents in the back? Yeah, baby.
There is something you can't understand. How I could just kill a man with a joystick in my hand, taking out the foes. There is something you can't understand. How I could just kill a man with a beat in my head, dropping foes with flows. I got the skill, coming real smooth, out the hip with the backhand flip, kicking scripts, hit the pixelated strip, check it out, I'm in the zone, no lag inside. Times don't clock me, riding through the night, killer on the corner, passing out the madness, game of life madness, driving bossy with gladness. How I can just kill a man,
Just kill.
how I can just kill a man.
Just kill. Just kill.
I said I can just kill a man.
Just kill. Just kill.
I just smoke a blunt and kill a man.
Just kill. Just kill.
With my plug, one in the chamber, Ruger on my hip, yeah, you know I'm aiming to tell you like this. The pressure's on, got a 4-5 taking out the spawn. Back in my gear, still in loop with ease. I'm looking out for the state police. See if you quick, better go, cause I'm here to attack. Streets in your head with a bat to your brain. Game of gang rain, no lag, no strain. Here comes the killer.
Yeah, I do solo Arc Raiders too. I'm just about to put out my solo PvE stash strategy. I think you'll like that. So look forward to that.
I said I could just kill a man. I just smoke a blunt and kill a man. I got the
Down with the clowns.
on the flex, but I ain't giving a damn.
Should make that a hashtag.
I'm a sniper with the mic, taking out the foe, dropping bombs so fast like a high school blow. Here is a little story I got to tell about a hustling that get real in the ticks so hell. I used to have a crew, but they all got smoke. Now I'm solo in the lobby with the boss provoke. Check it out, I'm dodging brands, moving through the game. Gains the vibe beat with a digital aim. Killer on the mic with the blunt in my grip. Respawn to reload, I'm never let it slip. Oh, I could just kill a man. I said I could just kill a man. I just smoke a blunt and kill a man. Oh, I could just kill a man. Just kill. Just kill. Here's a little tale, the vodka fool's a slave. Ripping up a town in the digital fray. With my tool, I'm a fool. Picking up a tool in the zone, no wrong, just the game is groove. Or at least on my tail, but I'm quick on the draw. Headshots in the dark, breaking every law. I'm the one they call when the mission's tight. Game of life, fight in the neon night. Rolling with the squad, passing out the brain. Eyes gold drains in the virtual scene. Killer on the loose with the blunt in tow. Level up the rank, let the whip don't flow. Just kill a man. Say it loud, we'll fight. Where you been? Where you been? Where you been?
Oh yeah, it's a party. Got the crew.
Nice to meet you, where you been? First thing first, I'm the realest. I can show you incredible things. Drop this and let the whole world feel it. Got a long list of ex-logs. I'm still in the murder business. Squads carry me? Nah, I'm the Luke Pinata they farm for XP.
Blank space.
Fancies.
Fancy. Got a blank space, baby.
The realest. They said uninstall. I'll reinstall life after this raid win.
I'm so fancy, you already know.
Love is a game, wanna play. Who that, I-G-G-Y.
Touchdown's easy.
After I cut 1D4, cool, your highlight reel is me carrying you.
Blank space.
Fancies.
Fancy. Got a blank space, baby.
The realest. They said uninstall. I'll reinstall life after this raid. Therapy bill. Did y'all my LMG again? Ubisoft, my therapy bill is your fault. Darling, I'm a nightmare dressed like a daydream. I'm so fancy, can't you taste this dog? Gangsters.
Let's cross this one off our list. Yeah, it was unannounced. There's an embargo on it. That's why you didn't know. So it wasn't supposed to be announced until I think the 25th. Maybe later. So either way, it's canceled. Boo. I'm the realest. I'm Xbox. That's what you're asking. Oh, Exo Wolf, I got tons of good builds, bro. Are you kidding me? I'm so fancy. But just let us know what you're looking for. And be a little patient because I'm also killing things. So I actually have segmented playlists on my YouTube channel. So I got like legendary builds, headshot builds, DPS builds, hybrid skill builds, regular skill builds, all by playlist. So if that also helps. But yeah, I'm actually running one of the more featured builds this season that a lot of people are liking.
Niggas with arms are heavy, his mom made on his weather already. Mom spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he was calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words don't come out. He's choking how? Everybody joking now, the clock's run out, time's up, over blouse. Snap back to reality, oh, there goes Revenue, oh, there goes Revenue. He choked, he's so mad, but he won't give up that easy, no, he won't have it. He knows he's go back to these ropes, it don't matter, he's broke, he knows that, but he's broke. He's so stagnant, he knows when it goes back to this mode. My home ass when it's back to the lab again, yo, this old rhapsody better go catch to this moment and hope it don't pass up. You better lose yourself in the music. The moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot, you not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself. The moment you own it, you better never let it go. One shot, you not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better, you might also like family matters, right? Now I wanna smile. Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. Rose and Bruno Mars, APT. Yeah. Souls escaping through this hole that is gaping. This world is mine finna take it. Make me king as we move toward a new world order. I know my life is born with superstar. I'm close to postmortem. It only grows harder. Homie grows hotter. He glows. It's all over. These hoes is all on him. Coast to coast shows. He's known as the globetrotter. Lonely road. God only knows he's wrong. Father from home. He's no father. He goes home and barely knows his own daughter. But hold your nose this here goes the cold water. These hoes don't want him no more. He's cold blooded. They
Squad, it's the one with the ninja backpack and the 2 pieces of unit alloys. And then you lean into one of the assault rifles that has, or that would do really good with the big bag, like St. Elmo's. So we got 105 rounds and like really good stats, right? Perfect obliterate and everything. So you're losing that striker backpack to gain a ton more sustainability out of your fire. I think it's a worthy sacrifice. I haven't done the calculations, but it doesn't feel like you're losing much damage at all. You're losing some, but you're making some of it back by picking up that assault rifle damage and then the magazine. I'm not sure what the difference is, but for our very bullet sponge enemies, it just feels right, you know? To the point, I'll make a snail. I got the formulator plot. I end up in jail. A shot to test is my only motherfucking option. Failure's not. Mom, I love you, what this trailer's got. To go, I cannot go whole way. Salem's locked. So here I go, what's my shot? See, tell me not. This may be the only opportunity that I got. You better lose yourself. The moment you own it, you better not let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a
no small. And mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my black shirt on, I got my black skirt on, I got my black hat on, I got my black shoes on. Woke up about noon to kiss my dice goodbye. Hit the gates, it's 4:15. Drove to the pad and hit the shower. Strolled to the crib, hopped out the car. The homies started tripping on the chicken head. With a fat booty and a big old head, I guess. I had to break them on something. Hit the gate, it's 4:15. Called up the homies and I'm asking them. Well, lay down and they all check in. Hit the gates, it's 4:15. The dice game is out of hand. I got the dice in my hand. I got my dice in my hand. The crew's locked in the lobby, grinding for the win. Respawn now, stop in the pixel sim. Players club forever, level up the plan.
Today was a good day. Today was a good day. Today was a good day. Today was a good day.
Left my girl's house around 1:30. She's tripping on me, y'all know the deal. I think she overreacted, I really can't say. Had to dip, but today was a good day. Hit the mall, start balling. Called up the homies and I'm asking them. Well, lay down and they all checked in. Hit the gates, it's 4:15. Drove to the pad and hit the showers. Drove to the crib, hopped out the car. The homies started tripping on a chicken head. With a fat booty and a big old head, I guess. I had to rig them off some. Hit the gate, it's 4:15. The dice game is out of hand. I got the dice in my hand. I got the dice in my hand. The squad's in the raid boss fight on the man. Fast respawn, no ban. And the game will land.
Go, team, go! CT, are you the same as Dark Jedi? Are you the same person? That's awesome. Or is Dark Jedi your nemesis? Ah. You get double points, bro. Double points.
Trust in the squad, rather die to the lag. No facade, cry over love. Society at the grind, lie to ourselves. One time, fly through the levels, try for the high score. Buy the new skin, high on the law. Die in the raid, rather respawn way. Love for the game, trust in the state. Bust through the gates, lust for fulfill. Lust for the win, must prevail today. Was a good day, no crashes, no bans. Game of life, eternal in the online. Play it. Game of life, no rage, quick, just play. Game of life, game of life. Blue flags clean and the lobby sway. Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda hard. No barking from the dog, no small. And mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my black shirt on, I got my black skirt on, I got my black hat on, I got my black shoes on. Woke up about noon to kiss my dice goodbye. Hit the gates, it's 4:15. Drove to the pad and hit the shower. Drove to the crib, hopped out the car. The homies started tripping on the chicken head. With a fat booty and a big old head, I guess. I had to break them on something. Hit the gate, it's 4:15. Called up the homies.
Yeah, there's a little bit of delay, up to 10
Well,
seconds
lay down and they all check in.
for YouTube
Hit the gates, it's
compared to
4:15. The dice game is out of hand. I got the dice in my
Twizzle.
hand. I got my dice in my hand. The crew's locked in the lobby, grinding for the win. Respawn now, stop in the pixel sim. Players club forever, level up the plan.
Today was a good day. Today was a good day. Today was a good day. Today was a good day.
Left my girl's house around 1:30. She's tripping on me, y'all know the deal. I think she overreacted, I really can't say. Had to dip, but today was a good day. Hit the mall, start balling. Called up the homies and I'm asking them. Well, lay down and they all checked in. Hit the gates, it's 4:15. Drove to the crib, hopped out the car. The homie started tripping on a chicken head. Put a fat booty in a big old head, I guess. I had to wake him off some. Hit the gate, it's a 4:15. The dice game is out of hand. I got the dice in my hand. I got the dice in my hand. The squad's in the great boss fight on the man. Fast respawn, no ban. And the game of land. Setting low, one more round before the night show. Homies online, trust in the squad, rather die to the lag. No side, cry over less society at the grind, lie to ourselves. One time, fly through the levels, try for the high score. Buy the new skin, high on the law. Die in the rain, rather respawn way. Love for the game, trust in the state. Bust through the gates, dust off the film. Lust for the win, must prevail today. It's a good day, no crashes, no bans. Game of life, eternal in the online. Declare.
This one's for you, Squatty. Today's a good day, bro. It's a good day. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Diesel. These are custom playlists I put on. Gamer playlists. And I don't know how that works. I song things because I play them through my OBS. I think when you do that, it's like when you hook up with SoundCloud or something like that, right? Yeah. So yeah, these are originals. They're mashups. I do upload them to YouTube. And I try not to talk during the stream, during the music part. Who can guess these lyrics?
Always willing till the edge. Superstars never lie to you. Dark grid, we run this city. Dark grid. Look, yeah. Lit it up, going right to my ship. Shoot it up, then space a damn kid. Coming down, been high for 2 days. Hit the ground, don't hear what they say. Bottom up, bottles up, basic, so I did. I feel so bright in the battle. Come around, forget your mistakes. Can you come back with the bottle? Got that feeling, shine. In the sky, we both leaving, we gon' beat it. Dark grid, dark grid.
Superstars, you can lie to.
Dark grid, we run this city. You will lie to, but the stars never lie to you. Dark grid, no fear. Tell 'em all right beside you. Dark grid, feel the story. Astrology's now part of me. Was something about that nice Superstar. Oh. Dark grid, we run this city.
You shouldn't be laggy. You got a good connection right now. Sorry, Max.
Superstar, you lie to. Dark grid, we run this city. Dark grid, dark grid, dark. We don't let them roll me. So we gon' smoke some rolls to this. G's up, rolls down. Why you motherfuckers bounce to this? Rolling down the street, smoking rolls, sipping on gin and juice. Hell yeah, with my mind on my money, and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, smoking rolls, sipping on gin and juice. Hell yeah, with my mind on my money, and my money on my mind. Yeah, got me some Seagram's gin. Everybody got the cup, but they ain't chipped in. Now this type of shit happens all the time. You gotta get yours before I gotta get mine. Everything is fine when you listening to the D.O.G. I got to cultivate music that be captivating me. Who listens to the words that I speak as I take me a drink to the middle of the street? Megan's in the beach named Alani. She used to be the homeboy's lady. Oh, that bitch. 80 degrees when I tell that bitch, please. Raise the fuckies and UTs, cause you get none of these at ease. As I'm out with the Players Club, you the breeze, bitch. Smoking rolls, sipping on gin and juice. Laid back with my mind on my money, and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, smoking rolls, sipping on gin and juice. Laid back with my mind on my money, and my money on my mind. Later on that day, my homie TuxedoBandido ran through with a gang, a tequila Rito and a fat ass J, a some Bubani quantity that made me choke. Shit, this ain't no joke. I had to back up off a bit and sit my cup down. Tequila ain't trying to get him fucked up now, but it ain't no stopping. I'm still popping. Tito got some bitches from the face of operations. Serving not with a cherry on top. Cause when I bust my nut, I'm reason up out the cop. I'm getting sad, girl. That's just how it go. I don't love you hoes. I'm not the dough. And I've been straight smoking rolls, sipping on gin and juice. Laid down to my mind on my money, and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, smoking rolls, sipping on gin and juice. Laid back in my mind on my money, and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, smoking rolls, sipping on gin and juice.
I will turn my mic on. Sorry about the abrupt ending. I didn't have a chance to fix that. But that was the last song. Hope you guys liked it. Something a little bit different. Tinker with some new styles.
Vital signs critical.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that the Division 2 isn't as big as it could be, right? It has all the right elements. What do you think it is? What do you think was the showstopper? Except for environment. Taking environment out. Meaning global environment. Because it launched pre-COVID, but it was pretty close. COVID came after Warlords in New York, and then it came after, definitely after first season, but eventually it hit and it like really slowed down development. But before that, I mean, it had tons of players. And then the repeat seasons, it was just like a mismanagement, right? So if we take that out, if it's even possible, maybe it's not possible. What do you think? Because do you think it's all due to mismanagement, why the division never blew up? Because it blew up to get going and then just everybody faded away, right? Was it a fade away situation? That's how I feel. I mean, it was just like one issue after the rest where people just like, fuck it, I'm done. You know, and then something would launch and they'd come back and they'd be like, oh, not cool enough, I'm leaving again. You know? Oh, and then there was like a solid 16, 14 months of repeat seasons, right? The catch was, it was kind of a dry season. I mean, it was kind of dry globally with games out there, right? There wasn't, what was lucky for many of us stuck around because there wasn't else to, one of the reasons why I was here is because there wasn't anything else to play, you know? I mean, the hottest thing that came out at the time was like Elder Scrolls. You know what I mean? And then the usual, I mean, you always have Battlefield was a bad Battlefield, right? So we got lucky there because we could have lost a lot of people to Battlefield. We didn't. And so Battlefield bought the game some time during the Dark Ages. Call of Duty was pretty cool, but there was nothing really bespoke about it. It was just another Call of Duty at that time. They did introduce that new green zone, or whatever you call it. Extraction mode. Never really got into that. Yeah, I don't know if it's Ubisoft though, bro. Like, I mean, I know we kind of cup everything into Ubisoft, but if we just segment that, it might just be the Division, man. Like they have a policy because of like not communicating really well and, you know, partnering with the community. They don't do that. Like, because I always thought it was Ubisoft thing too, and then the other games, I was like, wait a second, their communication style was so different. Like X Defiant was really different, as an example. You know, they were really, really forward on their communications. I was like, hey, wait a minute, this might just be a Sweden development team thing. It might be a Swedish culture thing. I don't know what it is exactly, but like, it's definitely unique to the Division. And Julian Garrity, during his interview, he mentioned it again. He was like, oh, I can't say more because we kind of have this long communication thing. He said that. He acknowledged that. And I was like, wow, so it is a thing. Why, though? And honestly, I think the why is because of resources. I think it's always a fucking question mark over there on when shit's going to get done. My guess is, you know, they're buying wiggle room by not communicating with the player base. Like the fact that Tuesday is almost here and there's no roadmap in game for this current season is mind blowing, bro. That's mind blowing. Like, why do we have a surprise? It shouldn't be a surprise, right? You want to keep players excited? Yeah, I bought 2024 too. I didn't put many hours into it. I felt like I was playing a simulation, and I'm a Battlefield fan, bro. I left the Division 2 for Battlefield in the very beginning. So I played the Division 2. It kind of dried up. This was before Roni, right? So I played it. It was fun. Beat the campaign, you know, leveled the worlds, and it was like, all right, well, cool. And then Battlefield 4. I left the Division 1 for Battlefield 4, and then played the Division 2, and then went back to Battlefield 4 because the game had legs. You know, the maps were so good. You could just play the same maps over and over, pure PvP. You know. I like that kind of PvP a lot. Yeah, you know they're working on another extraction shooter. Ubisoft is. I forget the name of it. They mentioned it in an article. I don't know what you mean exactly, Diesel, but yeah, you had to buy Woni. Yeah, I guess you can't call it that. Did we call that locked behind paywalls? Because you couldn't get your watch without Warlords in New York? Yeah, I guess you can call it that, can you? I never really looked at it that way. That was so long ago. They unlocked it though. Which is good. So they broke down that barrier of entry, which is good. You're right. It was a good DLC though when it was launched. For DLCs, but I'm just not a fan of DLCs anymore. I don't want any DLCs. You know, I want updates to current map, you know, current game modes, like added to base game. You know, I don't want DLCs. Let's play it once and never go back kind of shit. I mean, that's a story DLC, right? Not a DLC expansion. Like Warlords in New York, it was considered a DLC expansion because they overhauled some of the mechanics too, right? Like specializations and stuff. Yeah, good point. Skeletor! What's up, man? Yeah, without missions and builds, it does get boring. It kind of got Battlefield. It kind of got. I never played Battlefield 6, but they're all kind of like that. That's the same thing with Call of Duty. That's why I just stopped playing them. Because I was tempted with Battlefield 6, and I just like, you know what? I'm not going to do it because I know what happens every time. It's so much fun, and I really like it, but without builds and stuff, you just kind of it just fades away. And that's an expensive game. Yes, Ty, it's on normal mode. We're cruising. Golden Bullet. Hey, look at Zapper. Look at this Egyptian devil god. I don't think people realize that this is a hunter outfit. That's the color, the purple, and the dog. I know it's Egyptian, but you know what I mean? You beautiful devil, you. Yeah, that's what I'd be afraid of. Games are so expensive. I really like the game that I really like that it's a shame that I don't play is Borderlands. Like I really like that game. It was really good. I mean, a little slow with the content updates, you know. But I didn't even grind through all of the original shit, you know. But we just had shit going on around here. Can't remember what distracted us, but pick and choose. I think the Arc Raiders stole all my time, really. So many hours in Arc Raiders is fucking ridiculous. The game's got a chokehold on me, bro. Probably approaching the same amount of hours in Arc Raiders as all-time hours in the Division 2. Which is fucking crazy. God damn, stuff with your perfect launches. There's no way that explosion would clear that door like that. Just a bunch of bull, bro. God damn, a perfect grenade.
Vital signs critical.
Glad I got her up first. That was good. Worked out.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
That dog had a shot on me? No way.
An agent needs assistance.
The last armor kit. Ah! Come on, come on.
Trauma detected.
God.
Agent incapacitated. Agent killed.
No way! Just the angles that they have are impossible. Impossible angles. Yeah, you know, I got the I did the expedition grind like early.
Agent down.
I think the only thing that was a pain in the ass were the mushrooms for me, because you know they're just kind of a pain in the ass to find. Okay, so if they're gonna split up, Ty, let's follow them, because the splitting up thing just doesn't go very well. So I think they're going right. Let's go right, Ty. God damn it. It is nice and comfy back here, though. You don't have all the enemies in your face so much. I see your logic, boys.
Hostile completed. The golden bullet.
Okay, tear it down. Tear it down. In the back. Ah! That fucking
Vital
hurt.
signs critical.
Fuck. Yeah, Lush Blooms was taken out. They had some bugs, so they temporarily paused that game mode. If you noticed, hard to find, right? Doesn't show up. And Cold Snap's over. Cold Snap was nice for the mushrooms too. It provided mushrooms. They had the Cold Snap baskets. love the double drones. Hey, how much better would the game be if she only sent out one explosive drone? Just one instead of two. That second hit in the same location is such a pain in the ass, right? It sucks to get hit by any drone, but the second one is the worst. Let them come. Ooh, that's a good fucking question, Morbid. Who's my favorite character? Okay. Like, hands down, it's Sharon. And I know she's not the best Descendant, but she's my favorite. From the get-go, she's just been solid. She can always do everything. Not always the fastest. But some Descendants couldn't even survive this or survive that or complete this, you know, but she always could. And I just like her playstyle. It's precision and it's high damage, right? Extreme high damage. You know, with her blades, her sword close up, and then going invisible. So I use the perforator with her and just land those crit headshots one after the other, and then she gets the power up because her invisibility gives her power up, and then she's infinitely invisible, and the enemies don't have a counter to that. So as long as you're critting, you know, you can coast through any content. You know, again, she's not the fastest, but she's pretty sick. And so I know there's the one that has like the aerial blades where she does cartwheels and stuff like that. I don't use that one. I use the invisible, ultimate invisible thing, whatever it is. So, but yeah, so she's been one of my favorites from the get-go. Her side, you know, believe it or not, Enzo was my boy from the early on. Luna. Oh, Luna got the tipping skills bug. Good job. Good job. Thanks for the donation, too. Luna Maria. Yeah, tipping skills is sick. Sick. Try it with the Slepner. Or try it with Frenzy. And then put on Frenzy with, what did we do? Frenzy with Measured, maybe? And then put on the Tinkerer mask. It's pretty badass. I'll show you that film, actually. That might be fun to run. So yeah, Enzo was my boy, but obviously he died off. He was just, I like him now. I think he's really good now. I think they nailed it. And I know not everybody agrees, but I use his skill build version now. Focus Fire, I think it is. What do you call it? And the reason why I think they nailed it is because this game's a looter shooter, and a lot of the Descendants are just skills, right? They just spam the skills. You don't even need their guns. And it's a looter shooter. Hack and slash looter shooter, right? This grenader in the back here is fucking paying off. There it is. Gotta cover it. There it is. Beautiful. So he's got hybrid skill play or hybrid gameplay, and I think that's perfect. So he's got skills and he's got weapons. And I think that, and some people are like, oh, you got to swap weapons to use this thing, but they just buffed that, and there's going to be another round of buffs. But he gets an auto reload by swapping weapons, just from the weapon swap. So the weapon stowed gets a reload. That's fucking sick. You kidding me? But yeah, you know, they gave him a gimmick so that he doesn't become too powerful. I think it's good. I don't mind. I mean, it is slows him down a little bit. Sure, I get it. He's not a god because of that, but everybody's kind of got a downside, don't they?
Serious trauma detected. Agent down.
Anyway, so I like the hybrid style. I like the Descendants that can use their guns and their skills. Now, Haley, I love Haley too, but they modified her so you don't even need your guns.
Medical assistance needed.
You know? And so you just run around using her little shoulder shooter.
Agent down.
And that sucks. I mean, it's good, it's effective, but you don't shoot. You don't need to shoot. So that's stupid. Is Freyna the best? What does she use now? I must be out of the loop on Freyna. I mean, that's the problem with the game, right? It's like this we're gonna go left now. Okay. It's a never-ending loop. Like, you get your Descendant all built up and amazing, then they change shit, now she's a shooter. You know? She didn't offer crits before, that wasn't helping her scenario, and she didn't have a good weapon matchup, except for the one that was just a stat stick. But I'm sure that's all changed now.
Golden bullet being assembled by hostile.
I always wanted to use the Fallen Hope with her. In theory, would have been cool.
The golden bullet.
Oh, really? So the Fallen Hope finally works with her. Wow. My dream has come true.
Vital signs critical.
Keep going left.
An agent needs assistance. Agent out of action.
I dropped my hive.
Agent deceased.
Oh, was that pulsed? Oh, that was pulsed. One guy just killed both of us. Very annoying. Yeah, TFT's it's good right now, but it still suffers from the same issue. I mean, that new mission is good, but we're still in the same issue, which is I log in and that mission is fun, but I'm just not going to play it over and over and over again. There's only one mission. And so it's just the same problem. It's just the mission of the month, right? I mean, they need to launch a whole grouping of missions. God damn it. Drones just went around the corner and hunted me down. How did I get up? Did somebody throw their hive on me? I might get bait on mode right now. I got 117 seconds from raise.
Agent received a golden bullet.
You got golden bullet, you gotta use it, huh?
Serious
Just
trauma
suppress you so
detected.
much. Alright. Oh,
Agent down.
a kaboom came. But I did like Freyna. Actually, she was one of my favorites in the early game, and then she just got too strong. See, I know I'm the opposite of how what a lot of people gravitate to. Like, I tend to dislike the strongest Descendant because it makes the game boring. You know, because I'm looking to be entertained, not just for power. I'm not here just for power. I want to be entertained, and it sucks to have to do that. I agree. But when the Descendant becomes too powerful that you just toss a skill out there and stand there while everything dies, it's fun for a minute. And then for me, it's just like, yeah, I want to do something. I'm here to play. You know, I don't want to play Muffin Go-Go idle game mode. You know, that's an actual game, by the way. It's called Muffin a Go-Go, and it'll play for you. You hit the button. Muffin a fucking Go-Go. God damn it. God. I mean, how does he have the accuracy at that elevation? But I'm enjoying Harris right now, too. I think Harris is really good. Her mobility is awesome. I mean, they're all good in their way, right? Eugen is too good, so he makes the game boring, running around in a circle. It's like a bunny. I mean, it's just the problem, right? It's the same shit. I got my hive back. Let's see if I can get to these guys. Watch my back. Aww. He just sent another spawn. Fuck!
Agent down.
And they're impossible fucking angles. Oh, great. Please don't. God damn it.
Critical. Agent deceased.
Just got slaughtered in cover. It's actually it's a lot more interesting than the Division 2 right now. It is. I hate saying that, but it is way more entertaining, and I get bored over there. So, I'm not saying that's a good thing, right? I'm not giving it props. The Division, this is the worst season, one of the worst seasons the Division's ever had. I mean, if you looked at the survey that I put out, I'm going to do a discussion on it. It was approaching 1,000 votes, but it's something like 70% of players aren't playing with the modifiers of the people that voted. That's a lot, considering it's the central point of the whole fucking season. There's nothing else to do, you know. Don't go gun ho on me, girl. Don't go all Rambo. She's brave. We're all alive? Good job, Ty. You are always the hero. There's something about Ty being the hero all the time.
Agent down.
He's down. Finally, that left flank is clear. It's been cooking us for a while. Got him under heels. We got him under heels. Keep up the pressure. Oh no.
Serious trauma detected.
Another wave, of course. Oh, bullshit explosion.
Vital signs critical.
Still. He's got some fast shoes. Jaber was also one of my favorites.
An agent needs assistance.
Never been the best, but you know, I put out a list of like my favorites before the game even launched. They haven't changed much.
Bullet complete.
I do enjoy Lepic though. He's one of my go-tos. I love his traction grenade, and now that they gave him power, he's pretty cool.
Agent killed.
Yeah, I mean, some people were using it just because why not? There's nothing else to do in the game, so it's kind of a passive thing. But what happened to me is like one day I just turned them off, and it was, you get so comfortable and it's so not amazing that you just never bother to turn them back on again, and it's just the way it goes. That's just not a good sign, right? Like with the other modifiers in the past, they were so good, you know, you wouldn't want to play without them. It was just, yeah, I had to have them. I mean, I would even not do global events because I didn't want to play without my modifiers. He just blind fired, broke my shield from 100 meters. Come on. That kind of shit's just stupid in the game, you know? I mean, what is that distance? About 40 meters, sub-grade, blind firing with a P416 or something. Not the world's most laser beam of assault rifles unless it's in the hands of a Black Tusk. We did it. Whew. Good job. It was all coastal clear until we got... It's coastal clear until we got here, huh? Typical, though. It's rough back here, folks. Rough.
No slip to red.
Your hair hurts?
Planetary lobby.
Yeah, maybe we should go jump over there. We're talking about first Descendant. Let me open one of these. I want to show Luna this LMG build too. GG's. Yeah, so I just think that they need to really like they just need to hammer out that content. They just need to blitz us with content. It's a simple issue. There's two things that plagues that game. One is power creep all the fucking hell, but keep up the fantasy, so just dial it back. You know? I mean, they got Ajax out there that's killing everything, like a Serena. They gave Enzo Serena powers, but he's got drawbacks. If you want ultimate power, he's glassy. So, you know, you got Serena that's invincible, and then you got Enzo, who's glassy, so you know. It's all over the place. Okay, let's head back to the base of operations. Or, yeah. Let's put on this LMG build real quick. The bra. Are you sure they weren't saying bruh? Okay, so we got tipping, and then I think we want the tipping backpack because the one I like the best out of this, which I think is like the best version, like no joke, because this is the one version that outperforms Striker. In order to do more DPS than Striker, you gotta have Frenzy. And in theory, Perfect Frenzy is better. But I'm gonna put on the Tinkerer. And then let's see if I have that. Yeah. What do we want here? I don't know. I don't remember. Fast hands? Feature perfect, flatline, streamline, unhinged, frenzy, measured. I mean, streamline's nice if you're not going to use skills, but it's a lot easier with skills. Oh, strained is pretty good, but we already got a lot of crit damage, so same thing with killer. I mean, you can, but I actually like strained on this because you got the big mag. It's better than killer, more consistent. If you're into that kind of thing. And if you like the GR9, use that one. But this is what my favorite version of the LMG series. So we got 200 rounds. Aw. Thanks for the Lady Death. All right, let me just check this, and then we'll go do like a District Union or something easy. Unless you guys want to do something like the zoo. Ew. They got good restroom services over there. The zoo.
You got your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way.
Oh, I guess we should fix these.
Solo. Both at once. You can't run on TuxedoBandido, boss supreme division 2 grand art raiders dream team Tito says and can push your aims like Marvel flop weak place for forever bandidos speak Luke Goblin stole campers back 3 meds half eaten pop tart like a sad gamer snack bandidos forever we own the track. So what?
The golden bullet is nuts, right? Yeah. So I don't know if we have too much crit. Let me back this down real quick. Yeah, we do. Hold up a sec. Change one of our mobs. That's good damage. Good damage. Alright. Well, fuck it. We'll just roll with it. Come on, Ty. Quit fucking around. Alright. Tipping skills. I forgot to take off my shield. Woo-wee! Look at that shit. That's without golden bullet. That's insane, bro. That's insane damage. Oops, I reloaded on accident. That's fun. Good pick, Luna. We did it. Frenzy doesn't help when you're getting the auto reload though, right? You don't need it though. It's like permanent golden bullet anyways. They don't maintain it. Look at that. We just hit almost 2 million crit on the body. That's crazy. Delicion. Delicioso is what we call it. Here come the goddamn explosion. Oh shit. It's a lot of drones. Like 300 drones coming. Hey.
monkey junkie, the fucking monkey junkie. Peter Rose and Gambit, your aims like Deadpool. I'll talk, no punchy. We grind around.
Just spraying. Can you imagine if we had ammo limitations more than we do? I mean, there's ammo in every room. Imagine without that, this game would be way harder.
Agent received a golden bullet.
So you could also run the Sleipnir, which is perfect frenzy, and then put on the overdogs and have fun that way.
Targets confirmed.
Yeah, LMGs just make all sorts of sense with Golden Bullet, don't they?
An agent needs assistance.
Frenzy, it's fast. It's crazy that Frenzy is faster than Golden Bullet, huh? Can you hear it? But Golden Bullet gives you weapon handling, and I can feel that kick in, which is nice. So you become more laser focused. Kill them all! The only good bug is a dead bug. Yeah, he does. Yeah, it's totally the way, right, Reaper? And it's the only time with this gear set really helps you appreciate what do you call it? The suppression mechanic, because otherwise it's annoying. With this gear set, it's welcomed, you know? Buys you more time. Keeps your stacks from decaying. There's plenty on the table to eat.
Both at once. I'm shipping up to Boston, breaking every rule. Hot pitch shells, meat, gravel growls, that's the fuel. No clean notes, just raw noise for the pain. Dance floor war, we own the refrain.
The purple little yellow bombers. I think got the yellow ones, and I got the purple ones. Oh, well, there's a whole army of them. Look out.
Golden bullet being assembled by hostile.
We're cooking. All right, here's the room. You can tell all of these outfits are made by the same person, huh? The trench coat thing. And they're all kind of thicker. Or is he not wearing the chest piece?
Agent down.
Got it. I didn't care. If I died, I had to get her. Ooh,
Vital signs critical.
yeah, saw that coming. Ooh. Yeah, it's pretty consistent. Might have your little hole. It's definitely Snoopy's doghouse back there. Ty, you showing your guns? Nice guns, Ty. Didn't know you worked out. Get out of here, super drone. Not welcome. Get that chain, bro. There it is. It's already broken. Nice. You got golden bullet though. Don't let him hit you. Woo! Haha! That was a fast kill. Is everybody running LMGs? She's got an LMG. He's got an LMG. Oh, someone's running a bighorn. Let's see who's doing that. LMG. Yep. He was on the same team. He was healing us and putting out damage, which I love, by the way. Oh, she got the bighorn. Got it. Good job. You got a kill trophy. Did 2 people get bighorns? Oh, nice. I'll crush that if you don't mind. Targaryen armor system. Targaryen TIE armor system. Very nice, TIE. Yeah. It's a beast. It's fun. All right, let's switch gears. Let's head over to the first Descendant and talk shop. Hold up, I'm gonna change this song. Thanks guys for running with me, and you're welcome to run with me over there too, because I know you all play. Okay, I'm gonna turn this up for a second as we flow. GG's team.
Here comes the killer, straight from the block, dropping bars high. Game is quite loud, controllers in hand, ready to expand. Cypress Hill in the mix.
That was
Level up or get smoked, let's ride this.
District Union Arena.
There is something you can't understand, how I could just kill a man with a joystick in my hand, taking out the foes. There is something you can't understand, how I could just kill a man with a beat in my head, dropping foes with flows. I got the skill, coming real smooth, out the hip with the backhand flip, kicking scripts, hit the pixelated strip, check it out, I'm in the zone, no lag inside. Times don't clock me, riding through the night, killer on the corner, passing out the madness, game of life madness, dropping balls with gladness. How I could just kill a man, how I could just kill a man. I said I could just kill.
They don't have jiggle physics on the boys. Sorry, ladies.
With my plug, one in the chamber, Ruber on my hip, yeah, you know I'm aiming to tell you like this. The pressure's on, got a 4-5 taking out the spawn. Back in my gear, still in loop with ease. I'm looking out for the state police. See if you see me coming swinging my nutsack. One quick, better go, cause I'm here to attack. Three to your head with a bat to your brain. Game of gang ring, no lag, no strain. Here comes the killer, taking out the rain.
Wasn't that some shit that the 600 keys was a one-time only thing? Oh, that sucks. I got him though.
I got the related the cops on the flex, but I ain't giving a damn. I'm a gangster with checks, I'm a sniper with the mic, taking out the foe, dropping bars so fast like a high school blow. Here is a little story I got to tell about a hustling and get real and the chicks who hell. I used to have a pool, but they all got smoked. Now I'm solo in the lobby with the boss provoke. Check it out, I'm dodging brands, moving through the game.
Yeah, it is a little. The girls are more fun to play indeed. That's right. You run, motherfuckers. Ah, lost some skill. Hold on. Hold on. anybody's a god with this weapon in their hands, by the way. So when you see those videos, those YouTube videos, you'll be like, look at Serena and Clay and whoever holding this rocket cannon thingy. It's like, yeah, let's be over OP. It's not, it's the weapon, is anything, you know. Anything that can shoot that weapon, and not all Descendants can. Just mammoth thing. But the gun is doing a lot of fucking work, let's say that. That's why I don't use it a lot, actually. I was using the perforator with him, but it just felt too slow for his third weapon. Yeah, but I like that he uses his guns. You don't have to. You could just jump around and let your skill do all the work. It one-taps it. That it's there. It gives you juice on your weapon too, so I like this build because because his third skill gives him an AoE buff to his weapon damage, which is cool. You can turn off the explosion effects, but it looks really boring without it. It's hella clustered with it, and then if you don't have it on, the enemies just fall over and die, which is fucking stupid. Yeah, so he's shooting artillery from the shoulder. Catch that. So he's got that drone that calls in artillery strikes. How convenient. Surprise! Oh, fuck that. They spawn you right in the middle of this shit, too. So, like, if you die, run. See? See if I can do this without them noticing. There's 100 of them back there. You see this skill just smash that fucking boss? It's fucking strong, man. But he's a little glassy, so you gotta kind of keep moving. Where there's other Descendants where you could just fucking stand there. Yeah, you know what, Grumpy? I think it's timing more than anything. So I think the last couple of days, people have crossed that threshold where they're just so loaded up on things, they don't have anything to do but shoot people in the back. Like, seriously, because the same thing happened to me over the last 24 hours. I mean, I still have obviously solid lobbies, but I went like 4 or 5 matches in a row where somebody was shooting me in the back. And it was so fucking annoying, you know? It's not the whole lobby's PvP. It's just like, I felt like, why is the rat always directly behind me? You know what I mean? There's always one rat in the lobby and he's standing directly behind me every fucking time, you know? And it's annoying. You know, just be sure to rate that experience every time. You know what I mean? So when you get shot in the back and you die, just rate the fuck out of it, you know? Block the guy, rate the thing as I hated it. I mean, but some of them have turned out, like I had this one guy, you know, they like to show up in the big arc missions too, right? Because people go in there fully fucking loaded, right? And yeah, I mean, there's some fucking assholes, you know what I mean? Like, where they pretend they're friendly. There's this one guy who's like, hey, I'm friendly. He had the child voice mod on too. And then, you know, and then he kind of follows you a little bit and you're like, oh. You know, there's like, that's suspicious. Is he following me? Is he following me? Next thing you know, LMG in the back, right? Brrr, you know, like, oh, you fucker. You know? It's like... But what I noticed is, like, it went from nothing, like, nothing. Like, I mean, I've been, like, weeks. Like, I was wanting to put up a timer to see, like, how long you can go without a PvP interaction. And it's a long time. I mean, I've been going PvE only for a long time. You should see my fucking loadout, bro. I mean, my stash. It is... I had, like, over 100 gold cores, legendary cores, you know? Like, just insane levels of PvE. And it was really fun because it was so cooperative. Everybody was going in there and we were killing the matriarch in, like, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, right? I'm sure you have, too. And it's been really fun because of that, you know? And that's what we want. We're going to get another boss in April, which is awesome. And so I think the more that they bring that, the better, because that's really opening up the PvE game even more. But yeah, but for some reason over the last 24 hours, I was like, I don't know if it's because it's Friday, but I was just like, it's just like, man, I've been ratted like so many fucking times. It became frustrating, you know? I was just like, man, you know, and you don't know who's the good guy, right? You just don't know who's the good guy. And the most frustrating part about it all is that after you get ratted, you know, because there's so many Descendants and it's really hard, nobody's got names hovering over their head or whatever, they're indistinguishable, so they disappear back into the crowd, and you're like, wait, everybody's dressed differently, but at the same time, they all look the same, you know? And you're like, I think he was wearing a gold mask. You're just not like focusing on people's outfits enough, you know? Anyways, I was in one, so sometimes it works out, you know? I was in a one matriarch lobby, and this guy ratted me right there next to a group of people, but they love it when you're isolated, right? So when you're isolated, they get you, right? They're like, there's nobody around, let me shoot him in the back, right? Anyways, so he brings me down, but a couple other people were nearby, and they were like, oh, let me get you up. And I was like, and I had my mic, I was like, dude, there's a rat out here, man. I was like, he's wearing a gold mask, you know? And a couple of minutes went by, and I saw him again, and as he was running away, and I was like, I think that's him. You don't know for sure, because there could be more than one guy wearing the same outfit, right? So you're like, yeah, that's the shitty part, is like, you don't know, you can't revenge. But luckily, I had my equalizer, and he was running away. Not for me, he was just running the opposite direction away from me. And so I pulled out my equalizer, and I just laid into his back. And that thing actually kills raiders really fast. The catch is it's got a second to charge up. So, you know, nobody's got to be targeting you. But if you open up on a raider with that thing, I mean, he went down in like a second, you know? And I went and looted his body, and I was like, yeah, he's a rat, because he didn't have any, he had suspicious loot. Let's just put it that way, you know? And then there was another time where, yeah, I was running to a harvester fight, and, you know, it was a blue gate, and I was on my way there, and somebody just starts shooting me in the back for no fucking reason. You know what I mean? Eventually brings me down, but luckily 2 other people were nearby. But they're confused. They're like, which one's the good guy? Which one's the bad guy? They were there to shoot the rat, but they didn't know who the rat was, you know? Luckily, the rat didn't have the mic, but I was like, the good guy's the one on his hands and knees, dying. The bad guy is the one shooting at him. You know what I mean? And so they eventually killed him, you know, but it's just fucked up, man. Yeah. I've lost a couple of really good loadouts, you know what I mean? Full of shit. I mean, the truth is, loss-wise, I didn't really lose anything, because I got billions of any weapon I want, I got, you know? And I'm sure you're like that too, but it pisses you off, right? Because it's just like, I want to know this fucker in real life and kick him in the fucking balls. Because he's an asshole. Who does that? Just who does that? And they always pull out the PvP card. This is a PvPvE game. Yeah, you know what the fuck you're doing, you dirty little rat. That's not how you play. You're playing it like a dick. You're choosing to be a dick. Doesn't matter if it's a PvPvE game. You're choosing it to be a dick. You know? You're coming into a lobby that you know is a PvE lobby, right? Because everybody's going to fight the matriarch. Nobody's here to shoot anybody in the back, but you. Just you. You know what I mean? So you're being an asshole. You're being sneaky about it. Like, if you want to fucking fight, you know, load up. Let's go. Toe to toe, bro. Let's do it. You know what I mean? But that's not how the game works. It rewards you for ratting, right? Because it's just like, it's such an easy kill when it's an unexpected, right? It's so easy. They shoot you in the back. You might get a couple of shots off, but they already broke your shield. You're dead. You're dead. Yeah, so it's at the same time, you lose nothing. Even if you lose a powerful loadout, you have so many wins on the PvE side that you're loaded up and rich. Every player is eventually, you know. I mean, I got 10 million in coin plus. I'm almost 11 million in coin, and my loadout's crazy. So, like, I lose nothing, you know, but it's irritating, you know. It's just... Yeah, but I still love the game. It's awesome. But anyways, I really think it's happening because people just get to that point mostly, you know? There's nothing else to do because I got everything. The season's at that point, you know? It gets to a point where everybody's just loaded up. It's not that people are fighting you, you know what I mean? And it's not that they even get the first shot off on your back, but the game, the time to kill, the way it all works, it's just, there's not much of a chance to recover. Now, some people can. Like, I've seen some dudes, you know, on YouTube and whatever, that they're just aces at, like Gaming Merchant. I think he was like a super Tarkov guy, right? As an example, I think he played a lot of Tarkov. He's a PC player, but yeah, he could tuck and roll, gets in cover. You know what I mean? The other player comes running at him, and you know he puts a couple of shotgun shots to the face, and he's down. The other guy's down. You know what I mean? And so the guys that are really sweaty can turn that fight around. You know, but I'm sure they lose a lot too, and you don't see that on their videos, but. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see how many lane keys we got. We get 30. What do you guys think? 24. So you gotta wait an hour for 24 keys, guys. And then you can go play other content and get 1 key per mission. So it's 1 key per 3 minutes, basically. And so if you happen to do back-to-back, is that 20 keys an hour? That's fucking horrible, bro. And like, I can't finish any of my builds because it requires ancestor mods, and the cost to roll an ancestor mod is so fucking ridiculous. I'm better off without the ancestor mod at this stage. But I like to peak my builds. The classic, yeah, that's a thing. What was I going to? Oh, I wanted to try her in that mode. I haven't tried her in the new game. Breach tracking. Let's try her here. Yeah, so breach tracking is really cool, but you can't log into it. Imagine logging into the Division 2 and just playing District Union Arena over and over and over again. That's it. That's what they got going on here. And they put out good content. They do. It's pretty. The missions are good, but you get 1 mission per drop, 2 per season, basically, and you just eventually destroy it over and over so much that it becomes boring. It's just. But if you were a new player starting today and having to build up everything from the very beginning, your experience is probably a lot better. Way better than what we had. Because when we started, oh my God, you had to stand at the outpost for a half hour to get 1 fucking thing. And literally stand there. Stand. Just stand. Yeah, she's got different mechanics, so I gotta figure out what they are. I mean, she doesn't even need a gun, guys. I mean, look. She's really fun. But what I mean is, like, Enzo, I mean, he destroys everything too, but he's so glassy. She's basically killable. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm just standing here. Want some more? That was a shot to the fucking nuts if I've ever seen one. Yeah, but I like her mobility. Love the melee thing. Oh, I was using the wrong gun. That'll work. You guys are easy. I love that Superman shit she does, bro. And I could do that all fucking day. She's just got a satisfying feeling. And she's fucking hot. Suntan. The cadence a little bit off because that cooldown should be a little bit faster on her too. I don't know if I ever changed the build. And see, it's just like you always got to update your builds too, because you're like waiting to get the trigger module and you're waiting to get the ancestor module. I don't know if I have them for her. And there's like, and then they're always adding more, and it's just like, God, you know, like, do I have the right one on? Pioneer's Resolution. So max shield. So I probably want to run this. I probably just recently got it. Hello? Where'd they go? way too powerful. Love it though. I mean, it feels good for this content, but it's in comparison, right? Like, where am I supposed to go? I mean, Enzo's really fun, and I enjoy him, but he's so much more work than she is. I mean, just super casual with her. With Enzo, I had to jump it off. Hello, ladies.
Out of my way. Eat this. Moving out.
That was easy. Later, Dag. So this purple one gives me shit. Like, I don't get, like, random shit that I really regret spending 30 keys on. In this one, I get 40 like all the time, which is like bad luck. Bad luck. Okay, let's try a different Descendant in here. Mine aren't all up to, let's see if we can do him. Not all updated. All my Descendants aren't updated. You love the DZ? Look at you, Luna. Not everybody can say the same. There was a time I was having fun in there, though. Long, long time ago. You have to hop around with some of these too much to survive. Probably not spamming the number 3. Thank you, ladies. Oops. This is a little bit of a delay. I probably need to check his inversion reinforcement. Yep. The hand grenade one is probably better for the second bucket. There's so many enemies. This one's playing into his fourth arm cannon, which is slower to roll out. Catch. Come back, ladies. We're here. Die. sucks. There's a guy that basically tackles you with the bar. Pulls you back. Go. Ah. Failed. And that is what you get for the first Descendant. Not what I mean. I don't mean the dying part. I mean, it's like, okay, what do I do next? I mean, there's a couple of missions that are worth doing once or so. But it's also a little bit rewards driven, right? So for me, first fun, and then, but also I want the rewards too. And so this one is giving me access to some very important materials for builds, but some of these other missions don't do so much. Let's use Nell. She's pretty cool, and she's hot. So this doesn't really give us, I mean, we get 10 superconductive cooling units, which is what we're really after here, these blue things. This too, I guess. But you can't do shit with these unless you have a ton of these. Let's do a solo, I guess. I haven't even gone into the Grim Reaper yet. Is he really annoying? But are you still killing him in like 30 seconds? Does he kill you? Can he kill you? Is he pretty easy to kill? Can nobody... I mean, are there other Descendants that can kill him in 30 seconds? It can't just be Ajax. I get Ajax is a broken Serena Glay thing, but... I mean, Serena should be able to do that, right? Or that... No. I mean, even if he's putting out more DPS than Serena, she's still pretty strong, right? Or not enough. I don't know. So I don't experience that by Sorry, everyone has got their own little mechanics we have to go. Remember what they are. I like her concept. You know what I would like? I mean, I like that she pulls people in, but it would be really cool if she could like relocate them too. Like if you could like pick them up and slam them against the wall and that kills them, that would be cool.
My shields need to recharge.
I think they also need to give us like more like, instead of making it all resource reliant, like some armor on kill concepts would be better. I know they got a little bit of that, but it's hard to make room for it on your build. This should just be, I don't know, an added component to external components or sorry, I'm a little rusty with her. You get into rhythms with each one of your descendants. That's basically what makes it good. Same with the boss fights. Like that's a big thing with boss fights. It's the rhythm. So you could, you know, you'll see the build. You can be provided the build that people are using to kick the boss's ass in like 5 seconds, right? And then you go out there and you're like, man, I keep dying. I can't even do it in 10 minutes, you know? And it's just like, there's a rhythm with it. Like even in the way they people jump. You keep the boss from being able to target you.
Not like this.
And also in your rate in which you're able to drop your skill. Cast your skill. And then the sequence in which you're doing things. Like 1 first, 4, and then whatever, making sure you're getting all your debuffs on the enemy. Which I wasn't. Because I keep forgetting to pulse them. So that's her thing. Dead lady just died. Yeah, the keys suck, right? Yeah. So there are, yeah, I'll show you Eugen next. Yeah, Eugen's pretty sick, actually. He's good. Too good. They all are. I mean, he's not the flavor of the week, so you don't hear much about him. He kind of came and went. But he one-taps everything. They're all one-tapping him. You know what I mean? And so the flavor of the week is Ajax. Ajax is the current Serena. And just like I said earlier, that's why I don't run Ajax. I never really got into Glade. Glade was the original meta, wasn't she? Wouldn't you say? I need health thing. Oh, there they are. Oh, and of course. Sorry, I'm playing with shit right now. There we go. Catching mobs pretty good. Despite what you see here. But, you know, you got to use your B every now and again and collapse it so that you get your speed boost. And I keep forgetting to do that. I keep forgetting to pulse. Where am I going? But yeah, I mean, usually just one taps things. You don't even have to do anything. You just run in a fucking circle. He's invincible because he's got unlimited heals. I mean, it's like... but you know, I still prefer Serena over Ajax because her flying mechanic is really nice, and the auto reload, everything just kind of syncs really nice. I know Ajax can have unlimited ammo too, but apparently everybody can now. You know what I mean? Seems to be a new thing. The devs are implementing it in everybody. Haley didn't get it though, which is too bad. They should have made her more of a hybrid. I like that they gave her the invisibility capability and then nobody uses it. I mean, I haven't even tried it. And I haven't tried it because it's a pain in the ass to have build variations. You basically have to pay for it, right? Because you have to buy extra slots if you want to save that build. Or you have to override another build. And then you have to, you know, then there's a process of leveling and everything like that. It's not just, you know, 12 loadouts, one character like the Division. Yeah. God, I don't even know how many characters we have. 20 something? I don't even know. Forget. We have a lot though. And then each one of them can have multiple builds. And then some things just don't translate from one build to the other easily. Like RK, for example. RK tuning. You have to like invest in these certain pieces that lock in. And so if you switch builds, you're gonna have to reinvest. And then if that, you can't even try it. And you're like, nah, that one doesn't work. You're like, fuck, well, that was a big mistake. It's gonna cost you. Oh yeah, I forgot to post it. So it's just like, and so that's what's frustrating for me, like when you have updates to the game, they break your investments, right? It's not... God, I have no fucking heals here. Inviting or motivating. Like, I'm just like, I have an Ajax build. I have several of them. They're old as shit. But I'm not motivated to, like, to reinvest in him just because he's cool right now. You know, it's just like... We all know if you've been around this game in a while, it's just the flavor of the month. And you're like, well, you know, I basically have other Descendants that do the same thing. Maybe it takes 45 seconds to kill the boss instead of 30, you know, or maybe it's a minute, but, you know, do I really give a fuck? No. I mean, I don't. I honestly don't. Just, I don't find it... I find it as a bad thing in a weird way. It's like I see it as bad designed content and an overpowered and bad balancing when we're killing what would be considered the most challenging content sub 5 minutes, I would say. You know what I mean? It's basically a farming, it becomes a farming exercise, and that's why people are doing it too. So they do want it fast because they're just there to farm, which is also a bad thing. Because we're looking for a good fight to have fun and all that, right? And it doesn't become, I mean, I know everybody's definition of fun is different, but it's basically cheese it and get out, right? We could say that. It's cheese it, get out. Get your resource, get out. Cheese it, get out. And then you're doing it over and over and over again. That's... I hate that. Which is why I don't do it. I don't play the bosses. And luckily they don't give a resource that I really need. Although I think probably farm ancestor modules faster if I was willing to do that, but like I want all my ancestor mods, but I guess not that bad. Isn't that funny? Not that bad apparently to play the same content over and over again that only takes you 30 seconds to play. I mean, who really wants to do that? Who really wants to play a boss that takes 30 seconds to play over and over again? You might do it, but do you want to do it? Or would you rather, you know, would you just rather? Yeah, so it's like, I mean, it's a fast-paced hack and slash, so, you know, you want the content to align with that. And so because they're farming missions too, gosh, she's locked on. You don't want it to be a 10-minute mission. So you see the conflict? So I just said I want a 10-minute mission, but you don't want it to be a 10-minute mission because behind that enemy is a piece of gear that you're farming for, and it's RNG based. So you need it to you need the fight to be fast. So you just cheese it, you know? You cheese it. Ajax is cheesy. Serena's cheesy. They're all cheesy. You know what I mean? Overpowered and destroying. Everybody's been cheesy once before. God, she hits me hard. Why am I like so classy? I gotta look at my build. Something's not right. But way too classy. I might have her set up as a glass cannon anyways, though. Storm bullet. No HP. So I do have her as a glass cannon. Oh, this is probably not right. Maybe it is. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, see? They brought us this halfway season. It's called episode 2. It's not a real season. And so this resets. Okay, what do I have this at? MP. Survival. Okay, we'll just keep it there. But now we've done our daily duty, and now I don't want to do that mission again. Yeah, it's a grind fest, and you're cheesing. Like, watch the change that's about to happen. I'm gonna put on Eugen, and we're gonna run circles around all these enemies, and so this game can be as easy as you want it to be. I mean, they have hard mode and normal mode, but the reality is that you could just put on a Descendant that makes everything easy. Where's my Eugen? This mission's not hard. I just didn't have any defense on her. It relies on our inversion reinforcement kicking in from time to time. Which I had turned off. Yeah, so with their content deliveries, it's always like they know what they need to do, and then they almost get there. That seems to be the pattern we're seeing from them. It's like, wow, this was close. It was pretty close. You know what I mean? They would just let go. Oops. I turn off this drone on accident a lot, sorry. Because I'm used to playing with other Descendants that spam that button. Yeah, so this one's just running in a circle. Throw your change it every now and again. Heal yourself up so you never die. Don't even have to shoot you down. Let's turn it off again. Turn it off again. Yeah, so basically he and Haley are the same, right? The difference is with Haley, you're spamming the one skill all the time. The A in my case. You have to constantly press that button. Damn. Pretty hands-free. You just have to move, which is cool because then you can pay attention to your environment more. So that's part of the reason why he makes things so much easier. Yeah, but it's a pretty casual game, so it's just hard to spend more than an hour in it. So that's our two issues, you know. Just because the content's not thick enough. Not as thick as the girls. And then the balancing, but the balancing ebbs and flows, so they're in a pretty deep hole there. I don't know if they're ever going to be able to dig it out. It's just like there's a lot of it's because they have all these systems. I think it's out of their control now. Because you know they'll try to bring things to balance, and then somebody breaks through. And so they go around and refresh all of the descendants one at a time so that they don't get left behind. And then when they do that, one of them will become overpowered. And then they have to go back around and tune everybody again because they don't want to nerf. They basically don't nerf anything. You see, there's a conflict because they don't talk about this too much, but the conflict is people pay for descendants. You can buy your descendant. And so it's sort of bad taste to buy something for what it is and then have it nerfed on you. And then all of a sudden, what if you don't like it all of a sudden, right? You're like, I paid for this. It's not a stagnant product, a moving product. And so that product can be cold product. It goes from hot to cold, and that sucks because you paid for it. So they're basically only nerfing, not buffing. I mean, only buffing, not nerfing. And that causes a lot of issues. And so the tuning things and trying to build. The problem is that they can't get it under control. It'd be fine. You know, it's a nice policy in theory, but they just have no control over it anymore. I mean, Ajax should not be stronger than Serena. That's fucking ridiculous, right? I mean, Serena. The reason why it's ridiculous, and people have probably quit because of it, by the way, is because the devs recognize Serena as a problem. And so does the community, right? She's so overpowered. And then they make a descendant that's potentially more powerful. I mean, they're all powerful though, right? And so when we're talking about more powerful, we're talking about he'll shave, you know, seconds off of a boss kill, really. Because I suspect other descendants can kill the Grim Reaper pretty fast. Maybe not as fast as him, but fast enough, right? So, and for me, that's why I kind of have my mixed feelings. It is a frustrating thing because you'll go into lobbies where everybody's using the same descendant, like Serena for a while. There's now Ajax. But they're all powerful. And they're all overpowered. All of them are, you know. It's kind of the style of game we got here. Kind of the idea. They want you to feel strong and powerful, which is fun to do to a degree, but that's why it's just kind of frustrating when people get cheesy about it. Because it's just like, but that's what players do, right? They gravitate to the strongest, the meta. They feel like they have to run it. She does hit hard, huh? She single targets you. She almost brought him down a couple of times. I think it's solo. Her targeting in solo, she can lock on pretty good. And then there's could be more resources too. So yeah, he makes it pretty easy. And I've taken him into the other content too, and it's the same thing. You just run in circles and everything dies. So if you're feeling want to lay it back, and so that's what's interesting about this game, right? Because some of these Descendants, like Enzo, he gets it done, and he hits hard, and he one-taps also, and he does really good against the bosses. But he's glassy, you know, so he doesn't have to be. You can run a different build that tanks him up. But if you want to be on par with the damage that some of these other Descendants have, then that's basically what you got. Let's try Serena. I'm gonna run her in a minute. Let's see, what content do we want to take her into? Probably, let's try the new one. I haven't used her on a new one. Let's go spend our 1 key that we just earned. The drone can't be fitted with an elemental attack, though. It's shooting some sort of laser. Basically, what you're doing is you're hitting them with this kind of like a venom. It's called contagion, whatever. And then it infects them, and then when they die from your drone or your gun, in this case the drone, they explode and apply damage. It's not like a big visual explosion, but it's like a zip pop onto the enemies. Okay, now we gotta figure out her moves. Not that we don't want to use a sword. I think I just had that for leveling. Let's see, so... Oh, I did that on the ground. I wanted to do that in the air. Turn that off. All right, here we go. Let's get it. Let's get it going. Very clunky right now. Not hard, it's just trying to remember the rhythm. Oh, I'm out of ammo. That's a problem. I think I have the wrong weapon. Let me switch weapons for a second. I think what we want is to get rid of the sword. I don't use swords, so I don't know why it's there. Where is her? Oh, I don't have her main gun. Oh, shoot. Ancient Knight is what I'm looking for.
Face the flame. Divine punch.
Slimy ammo. I got it. We need a lot of ammo for that mission. Jaber. So what they did with Jaber, from what it appears, I've used him and he seemed to do the same thing. But I wasn't using them optimally, I would say. But yeah, with Jaber, they basically they wanted to make him a hybrid so that he was using his weapon more, which is a great idea. Because what else is he doing? I mean, I used him in that dungeon we just ran, and he was slamming everybody to death. I mean. Okay, let's try this. You could just go in there with the launcher and mindlessly kill everything, by the way. So that's how everybody plays Glay and Enzo and Serena. They just go in there with the rocket launcher and just shoot it at the air. Sip on the Slurpee. Yeah, so I like the idea of him using his gun better, but I guess it's just not working out, or people haven't realized that. Reconfigure the build again. Basically, he should have 3 turrets that rotate around his body. I think that's what we need on him. God damn it. He didn't jump high enough on the ground.
I will not allow
Basically, don't have our damage. Well, I might be running our team setup too, though. I think I still have this tune for Wall Crasher. love her dash though. Even if it's just for quick sidestep and shit. Where do you want me to go? Down there maybe? No. I've had this happen before. Where it glitches out at you. She says there's 5. Oh, let me see. It says some eliminate dominators, abominations. It like thinks there's one more enemy alive or something. What I do like about this game mode is they're finally more environmental shit going on. Our inversion's not set up either. What the fuck? Oh, so annoying. She'll do a good job in there, though. I guess I have to update her inversion reinforcement, too. What gun do we like running with her for mobbing? I mean, I feel like it's the Malevolent. But it feels kind of boring. I haven't gotten into the swords because they did a shitty job. I wonder if the Thunder Cage is fun on it. Yeah, that's kind of why I haven't gotten into it. Sort of like, God, start all over. I don't think I've grinded them all. I have one or two, like, first versions, you know. You know, you have to get 5, whatever. And then basic build on it. And they just didn't feel strong. I mean, I guess if you have a really good skill player, you can use that one to tow them in. But there's usually a stat stick that does a better job. That would do more for you. You know, they just get damage. Yeah, Anthem is a discussion, right? It always comes up. You might say that this category of gaming, this looter shooter genre, is plagued. That happens to a lot of games, right? There's like these really good games and they have so much potential and they just die. Yeah, this is great. I think I'd want a bigger mag with it, so I know that max RPM is like the way to go, but damage, but 25 rounds sucks. Let's admit it. think you have to use her one to get her ammo. Wow, ping pong. Found it. Keep an eye on that. Keep putting out a lot of shots. Ah, get off me. There you go. That's what we were missing. Sons of bitches. We could just stay in the air the whole time. They like get stuck on them. Get off me. I don't feel like the gun does really well in the air. That's why I'm not using it. Up there. Like this one. Ah, that's stuck in the ground. She does shit damage without her number 4. That's why that sucked for a second. Really feel like you're in the zone with her, like you're in. It's a little bit immersive because it's like I don't know, her ADS just sucks you in a little bit more after some reason. I think it's because although there's lots of commotion from her number 4 skill, like splash effects, with Enzo there's just so many explosions you can't see the enemies as much, and so it pulls from the immersion a little bit. Hey. Yeah. Because I love running through, being able to ADS like that. Because she's tanky enough to take it. With some of these other Descendants here, hip firing more. That's right. But yeah, I haven't used Luna in a minute too. I forgot she even existed. Oh, you're talking about the other Luna. Sorry. There's a character named Luna. Not to be confused with Luna Maria. Unless Luna Maria is a K-pop star too. She doesn't feel overpowered in here. Feels just right. Time to kill feels realistic. A lot of you bastards, isn't there? Fabrication's pretty cool now. Love the thumb effects. Lightning is cool in any game, huh? Shock? Lightning? Who doesn't love a good lore fantasy of Thor? Yeah, I do like her mechanics though. She's smooth. I mean, just her movements, being able to glide like that is awesome. Even if she couldn't fly, you know, that dash is nice. Oh, I landed out on the ground. Got to hit the jump button. Thank you. Yay! $40. I don't ever think I'm gonna get a good drop on that. 40. That's all I get. 40. Oh, are you out of space, CT? It gets you, huh? She's a good Catholic killer princess. Warrior. With pink hair. So look, I got 201. Not enough to do shit with. Let's look at what build I was using. Yeah, so I was using the team group build. Do have a solo one. I think it's the same. Yeah, it probably needs to be updated, but so with all the changes they make, like if you're not on top of every single character, that happens to you a lot. So we did all of that underpowered. But powerful enough. I guess it also proves our point, right? They're all strong enough. Oh, is that what you do? Yeah, because it gets too expensive. That's not a bad idea. I see the logic there. Because the one I'm working on with Enzo, it got to like 450 per roll. You know? It's like, what the? With her, we got Hope's Resolution. Is that something we want to use? See what it does. I mean, they're kind of stupid. Ancestor modules, because all they do is open up a little bit of build diversity that could end up being more damage, maybe, if your character has the ability to add more. Like, are we on max? Do we have max range on her? What is the range on this thing? 200%. Yeah, so we can't add any more range. So with her, we'd have to be... She doesn't use crits. And her damage multipliers are based off of HP, and she's got an HP cap. So, what do you do with it? What do you do with the Ancestors mod? Drop them all the ranges. But what do you... So I get rid of multi-talented, right? And drop extension, or... I don't even have range, because she hits range cap, right? Already. She's already at range cap, right? Because, if I remember right... where's my range? Or maybe that's something I forgo. Because where's my arcade tuning? Because arcade tuning gives us some, right? I'm running this one. Oh, this is the wall crasher one, so we don't want the mob one. Yeah, see, I need to tune all of this up, so I have it set to her weapons. So we're not picking up range over here. And we were set to wall crasher, so that was bad. So now we're there. Oh, it's so annoying. So I don't have any range here, except, was this giving me any? Will this give me range? Let's see, when using a singular, get power attribute. What is she? Singular, right? Dimension, singular, yeah. So this is just for cooldown, mostly. Yeah, I'd like that too, Ty. But I would also like it to provide something unique. That since it's so tied, why is this tied to Serena? Why? You know what I'm saying? What is unique about this that makes it only able to be on Serena? And my answer to that would be, well, the stats it's going to let you re-roll are ideal for Serena. That's it, though. You know what I mean? So it's just more efficient to re-roll for her. That's all. But Hope's Resolution, it's not doing anything. Why even give it a name? Just call it an Ancestor mod fit for Serena. You know what I mean? Because there's no Hope's Resolution. It's not doing anything. It's just stats. It's just normal stats. Yeah, totally, Grumpy. Yeah, I get it. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, right? You know, they should give us some more. Something else. Something. Like, there's a special stat. One special stat that is ideal for Serena. Like, one special one that says, like, her MP, she'll have unlimited MP every 30 seconds for 10 seconds. Something like that. You know? Something that just locks it in. Now, I'm not advocating for an overpowered Descendant. I'm just saying, like, something that would really benefit her. You know? But, yeah, the idea is for these to give you more build diversity, but it's a very expensive build diversity edition, right? Because if I get a really good HP stat here, then... And then also singular skill power boost ratio. And then skill cost. Those are all three good stats. which is this little. But she's basically driving damage from HP, so it's all about HP, but she has a cap. So there's that. And then I do need... See, the thing is, like, inversion gives you range, right? So it's about 10%, give or take. What is this? Skill effect range, 0.8 times 15. So it's like something like 10% there, right? And you get skill power. So I could probably have better range, but we're not, it's not that far off. Fire rate, skill cost, skill cooldown and duration. And then I have this all loaded into weapon. But you could also, I know it's really popular driving your HP down here too. You could do that. But I just hate reworking the Descendant all the time. But like, so I could see, I'm just trying to think of like, what would I do with that? I mean, all I can think of is you can have unlimited duration. So that would be one of the best things, right? I don't remember how duration stacks, but more duration would be good. More range would be good. And then if you could get a really good HP stat, maybe you could take off one of these HPs. There's probably one of those new gold mods I'm not using either. Do you know which one that is for her? You know how they added all those gold mods that match up with the trigger? Like widespread, the landing of a normal AoE skill tech. Is this any of these normal AoEs? Defense, firing enhancement, normal AoE. So that one is. These are better than the new mods. I mean, these new mods are better than the ancestor mods, I feel like. So what's the trigger I normally run with her? It is particle emission. There's not any good ones for her. They didn't want to make her too strong, I guess, huh? Becomes kind of, it kind of becomes it's a little annoying. It's cumbersome, maybe is a better word. You know, you have all of these mods and you have to go one by one going, okay, which is, she's got 4 skills, you know what I mean? And so this one is like, okay, normal AoE, and then you have to go through here. This has normal AoE, but we don't normally hit enemies with it. That one's toggle. This one doesn't have normal AoE, and this one doesn't either. Okay, and this is the one I want to use the most, so not that helpful. And then you have to kind of go one by one here. It's hard on the eyes, at the very least. Okay, well, we've done God's work. Thanks to our little angel. All right, folks, I'm going to call it a night. And I will catch you on the flip. I will get the new playlists up so you guys can enjoy them on your own. Have a good night.